Now, I often think that it's a good sign when a plant breeder names one of their new varieties after a family member. It's not always the case, of course, but in the main, the chances are that if they've gone to the trouble of breeding it, selecting it, and then naming it, it's probably a very good variety. And in the case of this lovely rose from David Austin Roses, I can tell you that this in our nursery here has been very impressive. This is David Austin variety, James L. Austin, a variety that grows to about 4 foot high by about 3 foot wide. It's got a fairly upright habit, and as you see, it produces lots of buds that are carried on strong stems, and then as they begin to open, you'll see that it's got this very bright magenta pink color, and then opens to a classic old-fashioned English style rose. What we like about it is that it is very free flowering, bushy and compact and neat, has excellent disease resistance, has performed very well in our trials here, and also it's got a lovely fragrance. So there's really a lot going for this very nice, tidy grower. A selection that we love to grow here and we think will do very well for you too. Just make sure that you plant it in a sunny location in well-drained soil. When you get them home, water them well, then dig a good-sized hole, work in planting compost, some form of organic matter, and then water them well, and perhaps also mulch them too. And that way you'll be able to get plenty of strong, vigorous growth. Then a little trick with roses, of course, is to go through and remove the old flowers just when they're starting to go over. That then encourages plenty of young, fresh growth that will come from inside the plant and produce strong buds that will then keep the flowering going from early summer all the way through to the frost of the autumn. Incidentally, James L. Austin is the son of David Austin, and he's a professor of computer science at the University of York. This is a really beautiful, old-fashioned English classic style rose with a beautiful fragrance that we think you're going to enjoy growing in your garden too. This is David Austin variety, James L. Austin.